Martin, how you doing?
I'm fine, Chris. Yourself?
Yeah, all right, mate. Another week, another fight for you. It's like deja vu, isn't it?
Here we go again.
How's Chris, first of all?
Chris is very well. I mean, he's got a really good fight and it's going to be exciting. I mean, Ramboletsa is obviously a better fighter than what his record suggests, and he's very well experienced. As I said just now, he come over with a stablemate of Chris. I think it was for the Commonwealth Games, Larry. So he's got bundles of experience and he's a very rounded fighter. So I think it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, there's a decent belt on the line for this one as well, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And obviously another one for Chris's collection, hopefully.
Please God.
Obviously, you know, a Chris win would give the gym a lift because it's obviously, understandably, been quite a difficult week for you.
It is a difficult week, but look, you know, you have to take some good out of it. I thought Daniel was winning the fight, and hopefully I wasn't looking at that through rosy-coloured glasses. I probably had Dan 2, possibly 3 rounds up. But listen, you sustain an injury, and that's it. You know, full credit to Joe. He created that injury or that injury. You know, so fair play to him. But you know, that's boxing.
And how is Daniel?
Daniel's well in himself. Obviously, he's disappointed, and you know, he wants to come. You know, he's talking about coming back, but we'll get the proper medical advice, and the report come over today, which I don't want to go into. I think Frank's going to do that tomorrow. So you know, then people will understand the sort of pain the young man was in, and perhaps they might reflect and look at themselves a little bit more.
Yeah,
but that's boxing. Listen, you have to have critics, and you know, you have to people have to have opinions, but sometimes you can be a little bit too fast to judge.
Yeah, I think some things may be said in the heat of the moment, you know, automatic reactions and...
Yeah, but listen, that's the sport, you know, that's what it is.
And obviously, you know, Daniel, as we all know, lives, sleeps and breathes boxing, so it's going to be very difficult for him not to be in a gym for a while.
No, he's not going to go in the gym at all, because obviously he's got an eye injury and he wouldn't want to put no strain on them blood vessels. So, you know, at the moment it'll just be like a little walk and just some fresh air. Yeah,
because like I say, for a man who's as active as he is, and I know, you know, we joke about it, you say Dan's going on holiday, he's back on Monday, you know, like 2 days off or whatever.
No, but all fighters are like that. It's not just Dan. All fighters train hard and dedicate their life to the sport, and you know, and that's what people have got to get into their, you know, into their psyche or whatever you want to call it. You know, these young lads and these young boys put their heart and soul into it and risk their life.
Yeah,
I mean, but we don't want to see them. We don't want to see them lose their lives. You know what I mean? You know.
That's the thing. It's that balance, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I know you said that you were going to pull him out that round, come what may.
Well, you know, we had the conversation as I stepped down from that ring. I mean, I don't want to say what we done and whatever, but you know, everyone can change it in hindsight. But I'm going to put my hand on my heart and say, when I come down, I said we've got 3 rounds left in the fight and 1 round left in the eye. So I was just preparing myself how we're going to, you know, I know we're going to end the fight, but you know, we never got to that point. That's boxing again. That's live sport. That's why people tune in and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it was horrible. Like when he went down. Initially, I thought I'd missed a body shot or something because it was.
Well, to be fair, at that very point, I just turned around and said to, I think Andre heard, but I actually said it to Ray because Ray's on my left and Andre's just a little bit further over. I physically said, like, you know, we've got 3 rounds in the fight, 1 round in the eye. And as I turned round, I see Dan go down. I never see the shot, so I couldn't quite work it out. And, you know, then the fight was over.
Yeah, and it was just, you know, just saw that almost little despairing look across to you on 10, which wasn't nice.
Well, because obviously I was calling him to look at me, to take, you know, without being brutal or horrible, to take instructions from the corner. That's what we do in this sport. You know, you look at your fighter and you see if he's responding to what's being said. I could see that he could clearly hear the referee, and I was looking in his eyes. I was trying to get him to look into mine so we can get that connection. And you know, I could see it wasn't to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously horrible for you as well, because...
Well, listen, it's horrible for Dan, it's horrible for all of us, but we're not taking them punches and that punishment. And, you know, as horrible as it is, I'd rather him have his eyesight and the sport continue. But, you know, I think sometimes the people in the sport should respect what the boys are doing, you know what I mean? They're all different circumstances, and we can't point... I wouldn't be pointing my finger at someone saying, yeah, but you done this, and when you was fighting, you done this. It's like, that's what's happening to that person at that moment in time.
Yeah. And in terms of